I'm Joe Slattery, and right now it gives me the greatest of pleasure to welcome a friend of mine and yours, Eddie Arnold! Thank you, Joe. And I might add, I'd like the pleasure of welcoming Susie Arden. Yes. And a boy makes any show just a little better, Rocky Starr. Rocky, it's nice to have you. And the biggest little package of entertainment I know of, Jimmy Dickens. And an old couple as lovable as they are laughable, Uncle Sipe and H. Sap Brassfield. And a pair of everybody's favorites, Harold Morrison and Jimmy Gately, gentlemen. And our show would be our show without the Promenaders. And we're going to be getting on with it in just a moment.
Once again, from the heart of the Ozarks, it's Jubilee USA, brought to you by Massey Ferguson and your Massey Ferguson dealer. Massey Ferguson, pace setter of modern farming, makers of the world's most famous combines, and the only tractors with the Ferguson system.
As you've already seen, our stage is jam-packed with talent tonight, and they all want you to remember Carter's Little Liver Pill, the only leading laxative with proof, clinical proof, that it improves liver bile flow that breaks down fat while relieving irregularity.
Well, there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Along about 18 to 25, I left Tennessee very much alive. I never would have got through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been a-riding on the Tennessee Stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I sent her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee Stud. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. We drifted on down into no man's land. We crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the Spaniard's foal till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Me and a gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns, he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee Stud. Well, I got as lonesome as a man can be, a-dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. The Tennessee Stud's green eyes turned blue, 'cause he was a-dreaming of a sweetheart too. We loped right on across Arkansas. I whooped her brother and I whooped her paw. I found that girl with the golden hair, and she was a-riding on the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud. Stir up and side by side, we crossed the mountains and the valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy and we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee Stud. Put a little baby on the cabin floor, little house coat playing around the door. I love the girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee Stud loved the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee Stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee Stud.
Thank you. Thanks for your warm applause and enthusiasm. It makes Mrs. Arnold's little boy, Eddie, feel welcome.
It's a pleasure filling in here for my good buddy Red Foley on the Jubilee tonight. And he asked me to make sure each and every one of you paid the closest attention possible to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's a toast to the TV show we like the most on ABC from coast to coast. It stars our boss, your friend and host, Lawrence Welk.
Thank you, Lennon Sisters. Folks, we're very proud to have these little girls with the Champagne Music Makers on your dancing party every week on the ABC television network. We really enjoy sharing the fun with all of you, playing your favorite tunes so you can roll back the carpet and dance with your best girl, or just sit back and enjoy the party with us.
So tune us in and you will see the fun we have on ABC. Be sure to join us. Take a peek at Dancing Party every week.
And remember, you're all invited.
Enjoy sparkling champagne music tonight over most of these stations.
Eddie Arnold!
Well, Susie Arden, honey, don't stand over there. Come on over here and visit your Tennessee cousin, honey.
Eddie, seeing that you're running the show tonight, would you do something for me?
Try me.
Well, I saw a Massey Ferguson kind of man over there.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'd just like to meet him.
You must mean Rocky Starr. They're from Denver, Colorado. He's a rugged type. And though it pains me a little that you want to meet him, I'll introduce him. If you would do me a favor, would you sing me a song?
Just for you, Eddie?
Just for me.
They fell in love in flat and calico, flat and calico, flat and calico. They fell in love in flat and calico, like the good old-fashioned days of long ago. It all began at a country dance affair. All the neighborhood was there. There was laughter everywhere. The lonesome cowboy came upon the scene and met a gal in calico. The answer to his ring, they danced all night in flat and calico, flat and calico, flat and calico. They danced all night to flat and calico. While the fiddles played the music country style. It wasn't long till the two were all bound, and the folks from miles around all proceeded into town. And while the organ played a wedding tune, the cowboy and his sweetheart was a blushing bride and groom. They said I do in flat and calico, flat and calico, flat and calico. They said I do in flat and calico, like the good old-fashioned days of long ago, like the good old-fashioned days of long ago.
Susie, that was the finest.
Well, thank you, kind sir.
Now, you still want to meet that handsome cowboy?
I sure do.
All right. Rocky Starr, come on out here, friend. Now, would you sing a song, Rocky? I'll just take Susie over here, and she won't have to be so lonesome, you know.
Good enough.
All right.
Do me a day, all alone by myself. When a hoot owl toots a tulu to the whalers and Ipswich hen, and a ching-fong chirps in a chilly night, it's mighty lonesome then. And it's mighty lonesome when the wind howls through the jack pine boughs. Man, you don't know what lonesome is till you get to herding cows. Do me do me a day, all alone by myself. Now the keeper of the lighthouse and a sailor man at sea, and the lookout on the mountain top ain't got a thing on me, 'cause I got all the lonesomeness that common law allows. Man, you don't know what lonesome is till you get to herding cows. Do me do me a day, all alone by myself. Now you may often wonder why couples sing so sad. He's thinking of the many things in life that's never had. No pound of gal for company, just a cattle as they browse. Man, you don't know what lonesome is till you get to herding cows. Do me all my do me all my day, all alone by myself, cowboy blue, doggone cow.
Thank you, Rocky Star. You know, the dancing of those promenaders is something that's really contagious. Well, there's many a night that I've sat in my living room and tuned into the Jubilee and watched Red Foley dancing with them, and last week Slim Wilson went around and around with them, and I said to myself, why not? And to be truthful with you, I came up with about 100 answers, and the first one of which I'd much rather watch them than join them. So here they are, friends, Mr. L.D. Keller and the Jubilee Promenade.
Touch the river around me and join hands and on again. Hey, the trail along that line, Indian leaving it behind. Say, let's pretty girl right on home when you swing your lead mine long. Tell a man, listen, tell a man, dog. Hey, right in, listen, fall the stars. And about come going on too far, and I went along down the right-hand star. They shoot the star, and heaven's world right in left and next to the girl. Now fall the star, and I come going on too far. They shoot the star, find your own, the little hen and comedy alone. You comedy, go down, and the foot along the side and way. First couple of bounds swing. Go round and around with the little thing and lead right up to the right ring and circle. Now leave the lady where she go on the next is her grave. You swing it through the middle of the floor, twice around and then the more now on the next you search for. Go once around and leave the floor. Hey, six this in the back way. That's the stand, see it back to the back way. Now six man out across all two little hobo scale walls. Six in the back way, two little hobo stand, see it back to the back way. Six man out across hall, and two little hobo scale walls. Look at you left hand here, we go right left hand. Now you're right and now you're wrong, and I meet your honey and promenade long. Your promenade go round and round. When you get there, now everybody swing. Hey, forward ring and a great big ring. First couple of rips and stars down, still with a couple more stars. Let it go right, let it go wrong, and right back home where you belong. Second couple of rips and stars down, still with a couple more stars. Let it go right, let it go wrong, right back home where you belong. On the maid, come back home with a promenade. Promenade, you right off that floor, and you're all through.
Jubilee Promenaders, and they're going to be here next week with Carl Smith, Jimmy Dean, and Bob Darsh, just to mention a few. Of course, here in just a minute will be Little Jimmy Dickens. But first, when irregularity leaves you with that full, sluggish, fatty feeling, take Carter's Little Liver Pills, and here's why.
A leading medical textbook reports that to break down fat in the body, you should have a sufficient flow of liver bile. Watch this demonstration.
The fat globules in this flask are blocked. The microscope shows why. They're too big to pass through the opening. But when liver bile is added, the fat globules are broken down and pass through easily. In your body, too, liver bile helps break down fat. And Carter's Little Liver Pills is the only laxative with proof, clinical proof, that it improves liver bile flow while it unblocks the digestive tract. Remember, many of your favorite foods reach the digestive tract in the form of large fat globules. And Carter's Little Liver Pills stimulate your liver bile flow that helps break down fat globules, unblocks them for easier and more complete digestion. So whenever you feel sluggish, headachy, nervous, and need a laxative, get Carter's and stimulate bile flow that breaks down fat while relieving irregularity. Carter's Little Liver Pills.
And now a fellow who has done more with less size than any man I know. Jimmy Dickens.
I walked into a drugstore just to get myself a smoke. A pretty waitress smiled so sweet, I feel and that's no joke. I asked her for a date to ride down Lover's Lane, we two. She said, I'll ask my husband, that's him sitting next to you. Me and my big loud mouth. Me and my big loud mouth. He stood up 6 feet tall or more. I felt like falling through the floor. Me and my big loud mouth. My boss walked up to me one day and said my work was good. He thanked me for the compliment. I've done the best I could. When I thought he was gone, I said I'll have his job soon. He heard it all, and that is when he lowered the boom. Me and my big loud mouth. Me and my big loud mouth. Since I got a well-known act, I can't draw unemployment tax. Me and my big loud mouth. My wife was looking holler-eyed. She said to me one day, I'm a-feeling faint, I need to see a doctor right away. He called it indigestion, and he told us not to fear. Now indigestion's 5 years old, she goes to school next year. Him and his big loud mouth. Him and his big loud mouth. I swear it's more than I can stand. She's got indigestion again. Me and my big loud mouth. Yeah, me and my big loud mouth.
Hey, Jimmy Dickens, come on over here, son.
Think I do it, Eddie?
You know, you sing a mighty loud song for such a little fella.
Oh, Eddie, thank you very much, but I only wish one thing. I wish that I was as big as you are, and then, buddy, I'd really built for something.
Oh, size, not everything. Jimmy, some of our greatest names in history haven't been physical giants.
Oh, I realize that.
It's what they got in, in here and up here that counts.
Yeah, that's right. I guess you're right, Eddie.
Yeah, I know I'm right. And to prove my point, let you and me look in on one of the greatest men of our time.
That's right. Who is that?
Yes, sir. Well, Uncle Si Brassfield and his lovable Aunt Sam.
I didn't know that.
Oh, hello, Puddin'.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you trade up fallen chickens and take them to town?
Yeah, I traded them up and took them to town. And you know what happened, Puddin'? About just as I passed Isom Hathaway's house, I had this crate of chickens in the back seat of the car, and I had a blowout. And that car nearly turned over, and that crate busted, and chickens just scattered all over the place.
Well, did you catch them all?
Well, I caught 19 of them.
You fool, we only had 11.
Yeah, well, we come out all right. Hey, hon, when'd you get to raiding?
That's fly paper.
Huh? Fly paper?
Did you get a job?
Yeah, got a job. You sure that's fly paper?
Yes, it's fly paper.
Yeah, I got a job this morning, hon.
What doing?
Dying.
Well, you've been doing that for 20 years.
Yeah.
Who you gonna work for?
The Eureka Cleaners.
Well, what they hire you for?
To die for 'em.
Well, if you're gonna die, why did they hire you?
Look, Puddin', the man that had been doing the dying died, and they hired me to do the dying.
I see.
To die for the fellow what had done died. That, look at that man.
Oh, die.
That ain't...
Here, I'll clean it off. Put that somewhere.
Man,
I'll get that off of your shirt.
why don't you get a fly swatter?
Oh, look at there.
Look, hon, I can get it cleaned at the shop in the morning.
Yes, and it'll cost more than it's worth.
Look, hon, if you die for 'em, they clean you for do your cleaning for nothing. and not only that, but they furnish you blue shield and everything.
Sit down there now and shut up that foolish talk.
Well?
Now, who are you going to work for?
I'm going to work for the Eureka Cleaners.
Doing what?
Dying. I told you.
You're going to die if you don't tell me what I want to know.
Look, Puddin', when I say I'm dying, I don't mean I'm dying.
Well, what do you mean?
I mean I'm dying. Look, die. D-Y-E. I die coats, pants, clothes. I die clothes.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Well, I guess I just forgot it. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash up, honey. Will you go cook supper, will you? And cook up a beta grub. I want to eat a good supper if I'm gonna do a good job of dying tomorrow.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do that. Take off them pants and I'll wash them. So you can have clean pants to die in.
You know, I've been sitting here looking at this powerful, hard-working MF-65 and wishing that there was some way I could express to you the size, the strength, the feeling of Massey Ferguson. Here is a company that worries about the individual problems of individual farmers, and yet it's tremendous. It's like an army mobilized just for the farmer. Tell you what, watch right here, and you'll see what I mean. No wonder Massey Ferguson's having its greatest year in history. See the equipment you need at your Massey Ferguson dealers and compare it. You'll be a Massey Ferguson man.
Things certainly happen fast and furious here on the Jubilee, and one of the main reasons is this next pair coming out here, moving like a buzzsaw, Harold Morrison and Jimmy Gately.
Once I was a slave at the sawmill. Talk about a poor boy, talk about a poor boy, never saw a dollar bill. My work was so hard at the sawmill. Think about a poor boy, think about a poor boy, when you go to write your will. See my teardrops falling down, my wife left this sawmill town. She said, sawmill life has been a sin, the gravy was too thin. I can't work no more at the sawmill. Think about a poor boy, think about a poor boy, when you go to write your will. Mercy on a poor boy, let me have a dollar bill. Let me have a dollar bill. Let me have a dollar bill.
You know, everybody has been so kind to me tonight here in the theater, and of course all down through the years in my little career. I couldn't leave without thanking you, and about the best way I know of thanking you is with a song. One that I've been identified with, maybe a couple. Anytime you're feeling blue, anytime you feel downhearted, that will prove your
love for me is true. Anytime you're thinking about me, that's the time I'll think of you. Anytime you say you want me back again, that's the time I'll come back home to you. I would love to sing you a song of inspiration, one that has touched my heartstrings many times. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that way tomorrow, golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows. Never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again.
Thank you. This is Eddie Arnold. It was fun being with you. Thanks so much for looking in. Good night, everybody.
And good night from all of us. The very best wishes of Carter's Little Liver Pill, the only leading laxative with proof, clinical proof that it improves liver bile flow that breaks down fat while relieving irregularity. And remember that Jubilee USA each week brings you the best wishes of Massey Ferguson, face setter of modern farming, and the nationwide family of Massey Ferguson dealers. Smith comes marching in with 10,000 drums to take over for Red Foley next week, and we'll have a big announcement for you, too. Carl will have with him Jimmy Dean, Bob Darsh, and the whole gang on Jubilee USA. Jubilee USA is produced by Crossroads TV from the heart of the Ozark Mountains in Springfield, Missouri, through the facilities of station KYTV. Till next week, this is Joe Slattery saying, so long, everybody! Keep those dancing shoes on. It's time for Lawrence Welk's Dancing Party. 60 minutes of champagne.